Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. It is Angelic Soul 11 coming to you for the full moon reading in October 13, 2019. Full moon in Aries during the sun of Libra. Although this is a full moon reading for this month of October 2019, this is a timeless video, so whenever you click on this video is when this message is supposed to be for you, because time is not linear. I am reading energy. I did pre-shuffle the cards, and as I was pre-shuffling, I did get some messages here. So you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe that Pluto is going to be squaring the moon, squaring Aries. So I kind of got an intuitive feeling of some conflicts that may arise during that time. So it was my biggest advice to you to watch out for any of like hot tempers. Aries energy can be very goal-oriented, go-getter, you know, the Emperor in the deck and everything like that. But they could also be kind of hot-headed, okay, and sometimes stubborn. You know, that's just kind of that fiery Mars energy that they have. But keep in mind, the sun is in Libra, and Aries is a natural 7th house to Libra, which is the house of partnership. Okay, so this is going to be a very beautiful time for like all Libras in general. This is a very romantic time for them. Not only for Libras, but also for Aries. And for everyone in specific, it's going to be a great time for manifesting your energy towards your goals. Okay, manifesting prosperity, manifesting business. Okay, really going after what it is. It's a very air and fire energy that is fast-paced energy, very goal-oriented, get the job done, let's tackle our goals and get it out there. All right, so that was like one of the biggest energies I was getting. But because of the Pluto squaring the moon, I kind of got like a slight conflict energy there. And what it kind of reminded me of, what it's feeling like, is the conflict is to bring the masculine energies. Now, I'm not saying male or female. I'm saying masculine and feminine for a reason. We all have masculine and feminine energy in us. But for the masculine energy specifically, for those that have their masculine energies out of alignment, that's at an imbalance, this full moon is to bring that harmony to the masculine in a divine way, in a divine balanced way. Because Libra is all about the scales, all about fairness. Although Libra can be very people-pleasing, whereas Aries can kind of tend to sacrifice getting to know other people and incorporating them in their plans, because they can kind of just be to themselves more, or think about themselves a little bit more. Right? So it's like the polar opposite. But that balances out the scales, right? And Libra is ruled by Venus, which is the feminine energy. Whereas Aries is ruled by Mars, the masculine energy. Okay, so you see how that works out there, right? So Venus right now is going to be in Scorpio, which is ruled by Pluto, which is currently in Capricorn. I don't want to get you guys all lost for all of you that don't know about that. But what I really wanted to say is right now, in your foundation, in your life, if your masculine energy was a little bit off balance, Mars entered Libra. So Mars is currently in the sun sign of Libra, while Aries is in the moon. Okay, where the feminine energy of the moon is in Aries. Okay, do you see how the roles are kind of being flipped so that the balance can happen here? It's definitely going to be a transformative time for everyone in general, okay? Especially for those that had any of those masculine energies imbalanced, they're going to be balanced now. As far as for the feminine energies, right now the female reached their balance, and they're kind of transitioning almost like a phoenix rising, okay? Transitioning through the depth, really having strong psychic abilities during this time, having strong intuition, you know, because Scorpio energy is also known as the eagle, okay? And the eagle has that eye, right? That bird's eye view. So they're really, the feminine energies right now are going to really be seeing things at a broader, deeper level than the masculine may be able to see things right now, especially with the fact that the masculine energies are now starting to balance out here, okay? So definitely a great time to work on any relationship matters, and a great time to work on any business matters, all right? Like I said, Aries are the goal getters, all right? They really, it's that fire energy. They have that drive, and they're also known as the emperor, the leader. The shadow side about Aries energy, like I stated, is that they may not like to incorporate other people in their tasks, because they're very much on that entrepreneurship kind of energy, right? They like to be their own boss, but sometimes, you know, you have those Aries that are leaders, and then you have those Aries that are bossy, all right? So it's up to you to figure out where you fall in that category, right? Because really what makes a great business is a great leader, and or what makes a great union are the leaders, rather than it being like bossy and controlling, okay? Another thing about Aries energy is they can be hot-headed. They can have a temper, okay? And the shadow side of like Libra is they can be indecisive. So if you are at an imbalanced place, now may not be the best time for you to make major decisions, because you're probably going to be very indecisive and hot-headed and impulsive with your decisions right now. But if you're fairly balanced, you will definitely be having like green lights go, you know, in your favor. We are at the pre-shadow phase of Mercury going retrograde, which Mercury retrograde will happen on the 31st of this month. Okay, and today is October 11 when I am recording this, and this is the first day of the pre-shadow phase, okay? So this can somewhat cause maybe certain delays in transportation or in communication in many areas, okay? So you're really gonna want to observe from now to the to the new moon what happens, okay? And then from the new moon on, it's really gonna be the impact of the retrograde, okay? So any paperwork it is that you have to do, try to get it done prior to the 31st. And even still, check your list and check it twice is going to be my advice to you. All right. Moving forward from there, let's get this reading started. I'm super excited. All right. So Spirit of the Most High, the Most Divine, in perfect love and perfect trust. Sorry about that. I do need to get a new holder. So anyways, what message do you have for the collective for October 13, 2019, full moon in Aries? What message do you have for the collective for this full moon in Aries? Yes, I'm definitely hearing like go time, like take action and calling back your power, okay? Wow, this is very beautiful. I can see it being a very, very great time for entrepreneurs at this time. Even for Capricorns, that needs to be the last time. Let me just adjust this for you all. I may need to leave it like that. That's fine. You don't need to see my whole face. One more time. Spirit, what messages do we have for the collective for this full moon in Aries? October 13, 2019. For this full moon, October 13, 2019. And I do want to say, I got some cards out here, but before I touch on it, I do want to say that I am reading energy. Therefore, this message may or may not resonate with you. This message could be about you or people pertaining to your life, people that you energetically intertwine with, that you connect with, such as family, friends, lovers, okay? You can switch the roles if I'm talking about you and it doesn't sound like you, but it sounds like your partner and you sound like the other person. Flip the story how you feel resonates with you. Okay, Spirit has a funny way of talking to everybody in the room. So therefore, the whole story may not resonate with you, or the whole story may resonate with you. But there may be some bits and pieces, some gems that are specifically for you. Take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't. Don't make the story fit if it doesn't fit. I am reading for the collective that is supposed to receive this message here, okay? I also want to state, because I'm reading energies, the gender on the cards are not specific to male or females. We all have masculine and feminine energies, as I stated earlier. Therefore, it's going to be masculine and feminine energy I am talking about. You can be a female with masculine characteristics, and vice versa. You can be a man with feminine characteristics. You know who you are. You know your energy. Okay? Let me see. I think that's about it that I just wanted to say. So any other messages for October 13, 2019? October 13, 2019 for the collective, the full moon in Aries. Full moon in Aries. Whoa. Are those going to come out? Yeah, okay. I am going to get some clarification cards on this, okay? Just move this over. Okay, so in the bottom of the deck, ruling this energy that's out here right now, we do have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse here, okay? This does feel like it's talking about a relationship. This does feel like it's talking about love. However, I can see how it also fits with business, okay? So if you are here about any business or any love situation, I am going to get some clarity. Like I said, there is going to be clarity at the end of the day. We have the Ace of Swords here, okay, which is all about honesty. It's all about clarity. It's sharp. It's the most powerful sword up in there. It cuts through the bullshit and it gives you direct answers, right? So we're going to get those direct answers. It does feel here as if there is a separation of some sort. It seems like it was like a power struggle here. It could be a family, okay? There could be children involved. It could have been a marriage. However, it kind of feels as if there was some illusion going on here. that something may not be as it seems, okay? And they're saying that there's a rest from the strife. There was a need to calm down for a moment, because this is perfected success. This is happiness. This is emotional fulfillment. But it's also a 10. So I'm getting two things. For some of you, this could have been a cycle that was ending, that needed to end. And it was just like time out, okay? Time for you to really look deeper behind the veil of what truly is. Trusting your intuition, because this situation, this love union, or this partnership, whether it was a business partnership or a love partnership of some sort, it was imbalance or coming to an end here, okay? Due to a power struggle, due to choices and decisions, which now brings in that new beginning of clarity here, okay? So there's the time of meditation to the time of clarity. This could be something that happened in the prior to the full moon, during the full moon, or even after the full moon, okay? But this is going to be an energy that's surrounding a specific person or people during this time, and this is their message here. So I'm going to just jump into it and get some clarification, so I know more or less this story here. It does seem like it was a power struggle. It seems as if they both loved each other, but the emotions were running dry, and it was becoming combative, okay? It was becoming combative here. But there was true love here, okay? So we're going to get, I want to get some clarification on the High Priestess. On the High Priestess. What is the High Priestess here? What is the High Priestess here? What is the High Priestess here? Of release, looking through illusions, no longer feeling defeated. Okay, there was a sense of feeling defeated, petty ass arguments, all right? It could have been just like somebody they didn't want to fight no more. There was a lot of miscommunication going on here, a lot of petty arguments, things that wasn't serving, and it was the need of knowing how to pick and choose your battles, okay? A need to release from the illusion, release from ego here, okay? And really getting deep down to the truth. Okay, this is the Devil card, which is ruled by Capricorn, but it's also Saturn energy, because Saturn rules Capricorn, and Saturn is direct right now. And what I'm really getting is, if this was a matter of work, there was a lot of petty stuff going on at work that was no longer serving you. It was no longer... See, the High Priestess is very intuitive, okay? But not only is she intuitive, she's wise, she's wisdom. She kind of knows it all, because she goes deep, dark into the occult, into the unknown. She sees beyond the veil. She also has her emotions on pack. So even though she's the moon, and the moon has secrets, she knows how to go past the secrets. She goes deeper than that. She brings light to the secrets. She brings that balance of light and dark. Okay? And with the Devil here in reverse, this tells me that this High Priestess energy here was very aware, very intuitive to know that this was a petty argument, that this was petty, to look deeper. I want to go just a little bit deeper. Any other messages on the High Priestess here? What is the Five of Swords here? Because it was definitely a power struggle. It seems, okay, it seems as if maybe one person was more stuck in their ego than the other. Okay, and so there was a feeling of defeat here. Hi everybody, sorry about that. I forgot to put my phone on Do Not Disturb and a call came in. But anyways, we're going to go back into it. So what is this Ace of Swords here? What is this truth and this clarity, this new beginning? What is this communication? Definitely feels like a message, a communication coming in here, okay? What is this Ace of Swords here? It definitely feels more victorious. It feels more calm. What is this Ace of Swords here? Yeah, the Magician. Okay. As I said that, we have the Moon card in the bottom. What is this Ace of Swords here? The Lovers. Yep, this is definitely it. What is this Swords here? Okay, the Ace of Swords. Wow. There was a lot. So definitely masculine energy here, mercurial energy. We have the Lovers here as well. So like Gemini energy. The Queen of Swords here. The Four of Cups. The King of Cups. Okay. I feel like there's going to be a commitment coming up here. This can be reconciliation or this can be a new person. Okay. The reason I say that is because we do have the Two of Cups here in reverse. But we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, which is my pre-Empress card here, okay? And with it in reverse, this is like telling me she's not single. She's about to be committed or is committed here, okay? Okay, there is going to be the Lovers. That could be ahead of a heart decision here. There does seem like some depression that's going to be going on here. I do see an offer, though, coming in very, very slow. Very, very slow, okay? Very slow. So let's see here. This Ace of Swords with the Magician here. Very much about having the resources, working their alchemy. With the Lovers here, even though it does feel like there's going to be a decision that's gonna have to be made here, I feel like this decision is going to be for this High Priestess, for this Queen of Swords here. It's ahead of a heart decision, but she seems very balanced, okay? Very, very balanced. There's a King of Cups here who is a very deep lover. He knows his emotions. Sometimes he may not know how to vocalize or express his emotions, but he very much does love. And he doesn't love impulsively either. He's affectionate. But unfortunately, what I see here, what may be a little bit of a struggle, is this Queen of Swords feels like she just went through a heartbreak. She feels like, you know, when you get the Queen of Hearts in Alice in the Wonderland, and she's like, off with their head. She's the Queen of Hearts, but she's cutting off heads, very bitter in a sense. Not saying that she's bitter here, but very direct, very more on the logical side, not so much trying to be in her emotions. She's holding back her emotions here. With the Four Cups, usually it's about either feeling bored, or wanting more out of life and everything like that. And just the way that she's feeling is she's counting her blessings, but it's almost as if she's not fully open to receiving another cup. Because she's like, wait a minute, the last time I saw 5 cups, it brought me to a sad place. I just came from a 10 of cups to 4 cups. I lost 6 cups. So I need to hold on to my 4 cups. And I need to make sure that if I get into a relationship, it is not out of boredom. She knows what it is that she wants. She's very clear about what it is that she wants. So she's like, the only way I'm going to accept another cup is if it's going to be fulfilling to me, if it's going to be stabilizing to me, if it's going to be me blending the pleasures of my alchemy correctly, because I am a high priestess and I know what it is that I want. And so I do see how this offer can bring in a balance, because she's in her heart and they're in their head, they're in their hearts right now. And it might have been that it was in the past, she was very much just in awe in her emotions. But because of this fight for, like, this power struggle of staying or leaving, staying and leaving, and the emotions running dry, it's almost as if her emotions just like bled dry with that relationship, as she became more about business here. Okay, if this is about business, this could very well be a partnership that I said that didn't work out well. And you really had to contemplate how you wanted to move this business forward, because it possibly wasn't really making you money. And maybe the business was with a partner or a family member or a friend, and it kind of messed up that relationship, all right? And now Spirit is giving you another opportunity with someone else, or possibly with the same person. Any other advice on the Magician, the Lover, the Ace of Swords, this collective right here? Any other advice? What messages do we have, Ace of Swords, for the full moon? I almost said new moon. For the full moon, walking away. So it's funny because I almost said the new moon, and during the new moon I believe Mercury is going to be in retrograde, and the Magician is mercurial energy, which also reminds me of Gemini, and the Lovers is about Gemini here, okay, as well. So that's a lot of air energy. But like I said, it was abandoned success here, okay? Emotions ran dry. What you were once hoping did not. And I feel like that's what it could be. Maybe you receive a message of clarity during the new moon, or possibly a past lover or this past person that left this situation may try to come back during Mercury's retrograde here, okay? Give me the Queen of Swords and the King of Cups, please. What is their conversation? They're very much looking at each other, though. So there is a conversation going on here. What is the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups talking about? It's almost as if roles switched. Almost as if she finally woke up to her logical side and saw things in a different light, and he woke up to his emotional side and wants to communicate with her in an emotional way, and from a place of love. I'm not going to take all of that. What is this Queen of Swords, King of Cups? What is the Queen of Swords, King of Cups? I'll take that. What is the Queen of Swords, King of Cups? Yes, all right. A decision, a decision, a decision. It's going to be harmonious change here, okay? Bringing balance what once felt like a struggle between them. If I'm not mistaken, that's Jupiter in Capricorn energy. So it is about harmonious change for foundation so that there is no more a struggle here. This person very much could have been a Leo. The reason I say that is because the Strength card, I was going to put it back because I didn't ask any questions. But we have the Strength card in reverse here, which is Leo energy. And then we also have the King of Wands here upright, which is a Leo energy. But right behind that, we have the Empress with healing here. So that's kind of why I felt, probably why the Strength card is in reverse. No longer needing to feel strong, knowing that this beast or the lion wasn't cooperating and was just like, you know what, I'm not going to keep, I'm the Empress. I am the Empress. I'm not going to keep hurting myself for a lion that cannot be tamed. And that's okay. Lions don't need to be tamed. But it's also what I'm getting is, and it could just be fire energy. It could be just anyone in general. It doesn't have to be a Leo here, okay? What I'm also getting with the Strength in reverse here is more so she didn't need to tame the lion. The lion ends up taming himself because it's no longer reacting out of pride. There might have been some pride going on here. And almost like seeing the picture clearly and a lot of healing happening, okay? A lot of healing happening here. All right, Spirit. So let's see what's some final advice. What is some final advice for this collective? What is final advice for this collective here? It does look like somebody's going to end up joining into a new relationship or having to pick and choose whether they take someone else back. What wanted to fall off, and that's funny, I should have grabbed it, was the Six of Pentacles, okay, which is about balance, okay, material success, an even give and take, and right behind that we have the Universe, okay, the Universe with the Six of Swords, okay, moving forward. I'm gonna take those. Cycle ending to bring in balance. And it could even be, even if it wasn't like a cycle of the relationship, it could have been a cycle of mindsets, okay, of emotions. But there's finally going to bring in, you're going to move forward, okay, to earn success, to calmer waters. What was once the Five of Swords turned into the Six of Swords. No more fighting. It's going to be calm and it's going to be balanced. An even give and take. An even give and take for this harmonious change here. Because this is fixed energy, okay? This is the World card. This is the Universe card. So this is fixed energy. It's Leo. It's Leo. I keep saying Leo. My goodness gracious. Taurus. Earth, air, fire. Air, Aquarius, and water, Scorpio. Fixed energy, but also Saturn energy, because this is Saturn's card, which is also Capricorn energy. okay? So I do see a harmonious change happening here, okay? A harmonious change. Yeah, that's going to be my message for you. If you were, let's say if this was business here, okay, and it once felt like this was everything you wanted, your wishes were fulfilled, you had emotional satisfaction here, okay, you were really happy. However, there was a need to pause. There was a need to pause and take a break here. Because maybe while you were in this perfected success, there was other things that were kind of being neglected here. And that needed to be taken care of. All right. It could have been an imbalance of emotions where one person, I really do feel like this is like part of the final outcome. I'm not going to lie, even though this is one of the first cards that came out. It really feels like the story that's being told here is that there needed to be a pause. There was an imbalance, a power struggle that was happening here. And then some sort of communication that's going to end up coming in. Some clarity definitely coming in reference to love and work. It was almost like somebody put their emotions behind to work, okay? And that created a imbalance, and they kind of saw that it created an imbalance. So now they start balancing themselves out, and they want to communicate that back to you. For others of you, it's you knowing that this business was at an imbalance. The partner that you was working with wasn't the partner that was going to be beneficial to you for Pentacles in a sense. So you kind of had to walk out on them and wait for the clarity to come in, so that because you have all the resources available to you, okay? You have all the resources available to you, and you just have to be strategic about it until you meet that perfect match, that lover that's in the same passion and field as you, and it's gonna be divinely balanced here, okay? So this is beautiful. It can be love, it can be business. It kind of feels like both. So you know your story, you take it how you will. If your job is no longer serving you, this is my advice here, right? Yeah, you do what you will. I'm not responsible for your decisions and your choices in your life. But I will say this, I do see another opportunity here, and it seems like a new opportunity because aces are very fresh, is very new here, okay? So this feels like a new opportunity that's going to present itself and bring in balance into your life. And you're the high priestess and the empress. You know how to get things going the way that it needs to flow. So best of love, best of wishes. That's my message to you. Hopefully it resonates. If it did, please leave it a thumbs up. Share the video if you feel like it's going to help someone. Leave a comment if it resonated with you. I would love to hear your feedback. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Peace.